Welcome to HN Travel Destinations. Top 5 areas with high homelessness and addiction in the United States. Homelessness and addiction are deeply entrenched problems that afflict many communities throughout the United States. These issues not only impact the individuals directly involved, but also have extensive effects on society as a whole. In this travel documentary, we examine the top 5 regions where homelessness and addiction are most widespread, focusing particularly on Kensington and San Francisco, Los Angeles, and other notable areas. Join us as we explore the core of these communities, identify the underlying causes, and showcase the initiatives underway to tackle these intricate social challenges. Before we dive deeper into these critical areas, we invite you to engage with our content. If this travel documentary resonates with you, please take a moment to like this video. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences, and subscribe to the HN Travel Destinations channel. Your support helps us continue to shed light on important issues and bring awareness to communities that need it most. Kensington. Kensington has become emblematic of the city's battle with homelessness and addiction. Situated just west of the Haight-Ashbury district, Kensington is frequently called the tent city due to the numerous tents and improvised shelters that populate its streets. This neighborhood has experienced a substantial influx of individuals struggling with addiction, creating a persistent cycle that's difficult to break. The origins of homelessness in Kensington are complex. Economic instability is a major factor, with many people losing their jobs or facing financial difficulties that make housing unaffordable. The scarcity of affordable housing options worsens the situation, compelling individuals to seek shelter wherever possible, often on Kensington streets. Addiction adds another layer of complexity as people turn to substances to cope with their challenges. The easy availability of drugs in the area makes it a hotspot for those battling addiction, fostering an environment where recovery is increasingly challenging. Kensington streets serve not only as places of refuge, but also as areas of vulnerability, where individuals face various risks, including violence and exploitation. Community organizations are diligently working to provide support in Kensington. Harm reduction services such as needle exchange programs and safe consumption sites aim to mitigate the adverse effects of drug use. Counseling and rehabilitation programs are also accessible, offering routes to recovery for those prepared to seek assistance. However, the magnitude of the problem often surpasses the available resources, underscoring the necessity for more comprehensive solutions and increased funding. Los Angeles Skid Row. Los Angeles Skid Row stands as one of the most recognized areas in the United States regarding homelessness and addiction. Spanning roughly 50 city blocks in downtown Los Angeles, Skid Row shelters tens of thousands of individuals without stable housing. The density of homeless individuals in this area creates a visible and urgent demand for aid. The reasons behind homelessness in Skid Row are varied and interconnected. High living expenses in Los Angeles make it challenging for low-income individuals to secure affordable housing. Unemployment and underemployment contribute to financial instability, pushing more people into homelessness. Furthermore, systemic failures in healthcare and mental health services leave many without the necessary support to regain stability. Addiction significantly aggravates the homelessness crisis in Skid Row. Substance abuse can lead to financial ruin, job loss, and strained relationships, making it harder for individuals to break free from homelessness. The easy access to drugs in the area further fuels addiction, fostering an environment where recovery remains elusive. Various initiatives aim to tackle the issues in Skid Row. Nonprofit organizations and government programs collaborate to provide shelter, job training, and addiction treatment. Nonetheless, the overwhelming number of individuals in need often surpasses the available resources, highlighting the need for more robust and sustainable interventions. What more can be done to support the residents of Skid Row? Innovative solutions, such as permanent supportive housing and enhanced access to mental health services, could play a pivotal role in addressing the root causes of homelessness and addiction in the area. Community involvement and ongoing advocacy are crucial for driving meaningful change and offering lasting support to those in need. San Francisco's Tenderloin District. Another region in San Francisco struggling with high rates of homelessness and addiction is the Tenderloin District. Famed for its vibrant culture, historic landmarks, and busy streets, the Tenderloin also accommodates a significant population of homeless individuals. The prominence of homelessness in this district raises critical questions about urban planning and social support systems. Located in the heart of San Francisco, the Tenderloin serves as a central hub for those experiencing homelessness. The area's limited affordable housing options and the high cost of living drive many individuals to seek shelter on the streets. Addiction is a widespread issue in the Tenderloin, with substance abuse affecting not only individuals but also the community at large. Rising crime rates and strained public services are direct outcomes of the addiction crisis in the district. Balancing the Tenderloin's cultural vibrancy with the needs of its most vulnerable residents presents a significant challenge for city planners and community leaders. Comprehensive strategies that include affordable housing, accessible mental health services, and community engagement are vital for fostering a more supportive environment. The Tenderloin situation mirrors the broader homelessness and addiction crisis facing urban America. How can cities like San Francisco better support their homeless populations without compromising their cultural identity? Collaborative efforts between government agencies, nonprofit organizations, and local communities are essential for developing effective solutions. Initiatives such as affordable housing projects, addiction treatment programs, and community outreach can help address the root causes of homelessness and addiction, promoting a more inclusive and compassionate society. Seattle's downtown. Seattle's downtown area has seen a noticeable rise in homelessness and addiction in recent years. The city's booming tech industry has driven up living costs, making it difficult for low-income individuals to find affordable housing. Consequently, many have resorted to living on the streets, contributing to the escalating homelessness problem. Seattle's rapid economic growth has created disparity between the affluent and those struggling to make ends meet. High rent prices, limited affordable housing options, and stagnant wages have driven many individuals into homelessness. Addiction exacerbates the issue, as individuals battling substance abuse find it challenging to secure employment and stable housing, trapping them in a cycle of poverty and homelessness. Seattle has launched several initiatives to combat this crisis. Increased funding for shelters, addiction treatment programs, and affordable housing projects are part of the city's efforts to address homelessness. Innovative solutions like tiny home villages and supportive housing models aim to provide more sustainable options for those in need. These initiatives represent a proactive approach to a deeply entrenched problem, but their effectiveness remains to be seen as the city continues to grapple with the growing demand for support services. What innovative solutions can Seattle adopt to better address the homelessness and addiction crisis? Exploring new models of supportive housing, expanding access to mental health services, and fostering collaboration between public and private sectors could offer more effective ways to support the homeless population. Continued investment and community engagement are essential for creating lasting change and improving the lives of those affected by homelessness and addiction. New York City's Alphabet City. Alphabet City, a neighborhood in Manhattan, New York City, has long been associated with homelessness and addiction. Despite efforts to gentrify the area, Alphabet City continues to struggle with the significant homeless population and high rates of substance abuse. The neighborhood's history as a refuge for marginalized communities adds complexity to the issue, as longstanding residents face displacement and new individuals arrive seeking shelter. Economic hardship is a primary driver of homelessness in Alphabet City. The high cost of living in New York City makes it difficult for low-income individuals to find affordable housing, leading many to seek shelter in the streets. Addiction is prevalent in the area, with substance abuse contributing to the cycle of homelessness and making it harder for individuals to escape their circumstances. Community organizations play a crucial role in providing assistance in Alphabet City. Services such as shelter, addiction treatment, and job placement programs are essential for supporting the homeless population. However, the persistent nature of the problem calls for more comprehensive and coordinated efforts from both public and private sectors to address the root causes of homelessness and addiction. How can Alphabet City balance efforts to gentrify the neighborhood while supporting its homeless population? Implementing policies that protect affordable housing, expanding access to mental health and addiction services, and fostering community engagement are essential steps in creating a more inclusive and supportive environment. By addressing the underlying factors contributing to homelessness and addiction, Alphabet City can work towards a future where all residents have access to safe and stable housing. Understanding the root causes. Homelessness and addiction are intertwined issues that stem from a variety of root causes. Economic instability, lack of affordable housing, mental health challenges, and systemic failures all contribute to the perpetuation of these problems. Understanding these underlying factors is crucial for developing effective strategies to address homelessness and addiction in these communities. Economic instability is a significant driver of homelessness, as individuals and families struggle to afford housing and meet basic needs. The rising cost of living in major cities exacerbates this issue, making it difficult for low-income individuals to find affordable accommodation. Job loss, underemployment, and stagnant wages further contribute to financial hardship, pushing more people into homelessness. Lack of affordable housing is another critical factor. The scarcity of affordable housing options forces many individuals to seek shelter in the streets or other unsafe places. High rent prices, limited availability of low-income housing, and gentrification all play a role in driving homelessness, particularly in urban areas like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Seattle, and New York City. Mental health challenges also contribute to homelessness and addiction. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with untreated mental health conditions, which can lead to substance abuse as a coping mechanism. The lack of accessible mental health services leaves these individuals without the necessary support to regain stability and rebuild their lives. Systemic failures in healthcare, social services, and housing policies further perpetuate the cycle of homelessness and addiction. Inadequate funding for support programs, bureaucratic obstacles, and insufficient coordination between agencies hinder efforts to address these issues effectively. Comprehensive policy changes and increased investment in social services are essential for creating long-term solutions to homelessness and addiction. The role of mental health services. Mental health services are crucial in addressing homelessness and addiction. Many individuals experiencing homelessness struggle with untreated mental health conditions, which can lead to substance abuse as a coping mechanism. Providing accessible and comprehensive mental health care is essential for helping individuals regain stability and rebuild their lives. In areas like Kensington and Skid Row, mental health services are often overwhelmed by the sheer number of individuals in need. Limited resources and high demand make it difficult for those struggling with mental health issues to receive the care they require. Expanding access to mental health services, increasing funding for mental health programs, and integrating mental health care into existing support systems are vital steps in addressing the mental health challenges faced by the homeless population. Additionally, stigma surrounding mental health and addiction can prevent individuals from seeking help. Community education and awareness campaigns can play a significant role in reducing stigma, encouraging more people to access the services they need. By fostering a more supportive and understanding environment, communities can better support individuals in overcoming mental health challenges and achieving long-term stability. Community engagement and support. Community engagement plays a vital role in combating homelessness and addiction. Local organizations, volunteers, and residents can work together to provide support and resources to those in need. Building strong community networks fosters a sense of solidarity and collective responsibility, making it easier to implement effective solutions. In neighborhoods like the Tenderloin and Alphabet City, community engagement initiatives help bridge the gap between homeless individuals and the services they need. Outreach programs, volunteer opportunities, and community events create connections that can lead to meaningful support and assistance. By involving the community in addressing homelessness and addiction, these initiatives empower individuals to take action and contribute to positive change. Volunteers play a crucial role in supporting homeless individuals, offering their time, skills, and compassion to help those in need. Whether through serving meals, organizing donations, or providing companionship, volunteers make a significant impact on the lives of homeless individuals. Their presence not only addresses immediate needs, but also helps restore dignity and hope, demonstrating that the community cares and values all its members. Innovative solutions and success stories. Despite the challenges, there are numerous success stories and innovative solutions emerging from these communities. Housing First initiatives, which prioritize providing stable housing before addressing other issues, have shown promising results in reducing homelessness. By ensuring that individuals have a safe and stable place to live, Housing First programs create a foundation for addressing mental health, addiction, and employment challenges. Harm reduction programs are another innovative approach that aims to reduce the negative impacts of substance abuse without necessarily requiring abstinence. These programs include needle exchange services, safe consumption sites, and overdose prevention education, which help reduce the harm associated with drug use and provide pathways to recovery. By focusing on harm reduction, communities can offer compassionate care that meets individuals where they are in their journey toward recovery. Peer support groups and mentorship programs also contribute to the success of individuals struggling with homelessness and addiction. By connecting individuals with others who have faced similar challenges, these programs provide a sense of community and understanding that can facilitate healing and personal growth. Success stories from these initiatives highlight the potential for positive change when individuals receive the support and resources they need to overcome their circumstances. What can you do? What steps can you take to help address homelessness and addiction in your community? Volunteering your time, donating to local organizations, and advocating for policy changes are all ways to make a positive impact. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the larger effort to create a more supportive and inclusive society. Volunteering at local shelters, food banks, or harm reduction programs allows you to provide direct assistance to those in need. Your time and effort can make a significant difference in the lives of homeless individuals, offering them support and hope. Additionally, donating to organizations that work to combat homelessness and addiction helps fund essential services and programs that provide long-term solutions. Advocating for policy changes is another powerful way to address the root causes of homelessness and addiction. By supporting legislation that promotes affordable housing, increases funding for mental health services, and provides economic support for vulnerable populations, you can help create systemic changes that prevent homelessness before it occurs. The importance of policy changes. Effective policy changes are essential for creating long-term solutions to homelessness and addiction. Governments at all levels must prioritize funding for affordable housing, mental health services, and addiction treatment programs. Additionally, policies that promote economic stability and provide support for vulnerable populations can help prevent homelessness before it occurs. Affordable housing policies such as rent control, housing subsidies, and the development of low-income housing units are critical for ensuring that individuals and families have access to safe and stable housing. Investing in mental health services and addiction treatment programs provides individuals with the support they need to overcome their challenges and achieve long-term stability. Economic policies that address income inequality, provide job training and employment opportunities, and support small businesses can help reduce the financial instability that often leads to homelessness. By creating a more equitable economy, governments can help prevent homelessness and support individuals in achieving financial independence. Challenges in implementation. Implementing solutions to homelessness and addiction is fraught with challenges. Bureaucratic red tape, insufficient funding, and political opposition can hinder progress. Overcoming these obstacles requires persistent advocacy, collaboration between stakeholders, and a commitment to prioritizing human dignity and well-being. Bureaucratic obstacles often slow down the implementation of essential services and programs, preventing timely assistance for those in need. Streamlining processes, reducing administrative burdens, and increasing transparency can help ensure that resources reach those who need them most. Insufficient funding is another significant barrier to addressing homelessness and addiction effectively. Increasing investment in support services, housing initiatives, and mental health programs is crucial for providing comprehensive care and support. Additionally, securing funding from multiple sources, including government grants, private donations, and corporate partnerships, can help sustain these essential services. Political opposition can also impede efforts to address homelessness and addiction, as differing viewpoints and priorities can lead to conflicting policies and initiatives. Building consensus among policymakers, community leaders, and stakeholders is essential for developing cohesive and effective strategies that address the root causes of these issues. Success stories from other cities. Looking beyond the top 5 areas, other cities have implemented successful strategies to combat homelessness and addiction. By learning from these examples, communities can adopt best practices and tailor them to their unique needs. Success stories highlight the potential for positive change when communities come together to address these issues. One such success story comes from Salt Lake City, which implemented a housing-first approach that prioritizes providing stable housing before addressing other issues like addiction and mental health. This initiative has significantly reduced homelessness in the city, demonstrating the effectiveness of prioritizing housing and solving homelessness. Another example is Portland, Oregon, where harm reduction programs and peer support initiatives have made a notable impact on reducing the negative effects of substance abuse. By focusing on harm reduction and providing compassionate care, Portland has created a supportive environment that fosters recovery and stability for individuals struggling with addiction. These success stories emphasize the importance of innovative solutions, community engagement, and comprehensive support services in addressing homelessness and addiction. By adopting similar strategies, other cities can work towards creating more inclusive and supportive environments for their most vulnerable residents. Future outlook. The future outlook for homelessness and addiction in the United States depends on the collective efforts of government, nonprofits, communities, and individuals. Continued investment in affordable housing, mental health services, and innovative solutions is necessary to create sustainable change. Education and public awareness will also play a vital role in addressing stigma and fostering empathy within society. Strengthening community ties and promoting grassroots initiatives can empower individuals to take action and support local efforts. Collaborative strategies such as housing-first approaches and integrating social services directly into communities have the potential to generate long-term positive outcomes. Additionally, fostering partnerships between public and private sectors can bring new resources and perspectives to the fight against homelessness. Technology and data-driven approaches also hold promise for improving the effectiveness of homelessness and addiction interventions. By leveraging data to identify trends, track progress, and allocate resources efficiently, communities can enhance their efforts to support those in need. Homelessness and addiction are complex and pervasive issues that require a multifaceted approach. By exploring the top areas most affected and understanding the root causes, we can develop more effective strategies to support those in need. This travel documentary aims to raise awareness and inspire action, highlighting the importance of compassion, community engagement, and systemic change in the fight against homelessness and addiction. What are your thoughts on the current state of homelessness and addiction in these areas? Have you witnessed any effective solutions in your travels? Share your experiences and ideas in the comments below. Stay tuned to HN Travel Destinations for more in-depth travel documentaries and stories that matter. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of those who need it most. Facts about the United States. The country is home to the world's largest economy, consistently ranking highly in GDP. Alaska, the biggest state, is more than twice the size of Texas. The city of New York is known for having the busiest subway system in the country, serving millions of passengers daily. The U.S. has 59 national parks, ranging from the rocky peaks of Denali to the lush Everglades. Americans celebrate the 4th of July with fireworks and barbecues. The bald eagle, a majestic bird of prey, is the national symbol of freedom and power. Proud.